Hello fellow bookworms, it's me Bernadette, and today I'm going to be reviewing Sneaky Snow White by Anita Valle. This is the sequel to Sinful Cinderella by Anita Valle, which I have also previously reviewed, so you can watch that if you want to. So the way this series works is that each book we get a different Disney princess that we follow their perspective. In the first book it was Cinderella, and in this book it is Snow White, but the whole way they work is that the stories are all intertwined. So Cinderella's story is very much so interwoven into Snow White's story. It also Cinderella really shapes who Snow White is and her actions and what she does in this book. Right before this book starts, Snow White has witnessed something that she is very unhappy about and she wants to get revenge on someone. And so throughout the book we're following her and her revenge plot and how she's going to get revenge on that person. I'm not going to tell you who because it would spoil it, but it was very interesting. I don't really read a lot of books that are focused on revenge, so it definitely was something I enjoyed. Like I said in my previous review, I really enjoy how Anita Valle really talks about the good and bad in characters and how the characters want to do good and they want to do bad. And so it's always kind of a blurred line with her characters because they think they're going to do the right thing, but they know that it's not. But they also sometimes just fully believe that it's the right thing, even though you're reading it and you're like, oh, that's a pretty bad decision, like you're really going to do that? I also love the way Anita Valle does her plot twists. I think they are amazing. I like how it's a plot twist and you're like, oh, okay, I think a plot twist is going to come up. But then when one does come up, it's like in a way you didn't even expect. Like she has like 2 plot twists like in her plot twists. And it's just incredibly interesting. Also, I really didn't expect the end of this book to happen the way it did. If you've read this book, you know what I'm talking about, and I just... There were a lot of ways I thought the book could have gone, but the way that it did kind of shocked me. I didn't foresee that happening. I'm really excited to see even more if we get more of Cinderella in book 3, because the way her story kind of ended off in this book was really interesting, and I'm curious if we could kind of get more information on if anything's gonna happen with her more so. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I really like Anita Valle's writing because it's very simple. Her books are very short. As you can see here, they're a little bit over 100 pages, and the pages are kind of spaced and like the words are pretty big on the page, so it's pretty quick and easy to read. So it doesn't take that long. It took me about an hour or 2 to read this, and I really did enjoy it. I also just really enjoy the characters. I feel like every time we're being introduced to new characters, it's very interesting. We were introduced to the 12 dwarves in this book, which I thought was super cool, and it was a super unique take on them. So I just really enjoy the way she does her characters. That was my review of Sneaky Snow White by Anita Valle. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.